Hi sir, good evening. I am Erika Mae Garcia. So I made this video to answer your given task. So the first one is to define cell. Cell is the basic building blocks of all living things. It is a structural, functional, and biological unit of all organisms. It is an autonomous self-replicating unit that may exist as a functional independent unit of life, as in the case of unicellular organism, or a subunit in a multicellular organism such as plant and animals that performs a particular function in tissues and organs. The term cell came from Latin cellia or cellula, meaning a small room. The next question is, what are the two types of cell? The two types of cell are prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells are microscopic organisms that have neither a membrane-bound nucleus nor membrane-bound organelle. Prokaryotics are the smallest type of cells. Despite their small size, inside of cell there is a chemical and biochemical machinery necessarily for growth, production, and acquisition and utilization of energy. When we say eukaryotic cell, it contains many organelles that do specific job. The most characteristic membrane-bound structure of eukaryotic is the nucleus. The feature gives them their name, which came from the Greek and means true nucleus. This allows these cells to have complex function. There is a wide range of eukaryotic organisms, including all animals, plants, fungi, protists, as well as algae. It is either single-celled or multicellular. The another question is, what are the two components of cell? Cells consist of cell membrane, the nucleus, and between the two is the cytoplasm. The cell membrane separates the materials outside the cell or intercellular. It maintains the integrity of cell and controls passage of materials into and of the cell. Nucleus is the control center of the cell. And when we say cytoplasm, it provides a platform upon which other organelles can separate within cell. All the function of cell expansion, growth, and replication are carried out in the cytoplasm of the cell. So what are the different organelles of the cell? Discuss all. So I have listed here 13 different organelles of cell. The first one is the cell membrane. A cell membrane is a doubled membrane composed of lipids and proteins, present in both animal and plant cell. It provides shape, protects the inner organelles of the cell, and acts as a selectively permeable membrane. Next is the centrosomes. It composed of centroids and found only in animal cell. It plays a major role in organizing the microtube and cell division. The next is the cytoplast, present only in plant cell and contains a green-colored pigment known as chlorophyll. It functions for string of photosynthesis. The fourth one is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance which consists of water, dissolved nutrients, and waste product of the cell. It is responsible for the cell metabolic activities. The fifth one is the endoplasmic reticulum. It is a network of membranous tubes represented within the cytoplasm of a cell. Forms a structural framework of cell involved in detoxification, production of lipids and proteins. Next is the Golgi apparatus. Membrane-bound sac-like organelles present within the cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cell. It is mainly involved in segregation and intracellular transport. Next is the lysosomes. Lysosomes is a thin circular-shaped single membrane bound or organelles filled with the digestive enzymes. It helps in the digestion and remove waste and digest dead and damaged cells. Therefore, it is also called suicidal bags. Next is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is an oval-shaped, membrane-bound organelle, also called as the powerhouse of the cell, the main site of cellular respiration, and also involved in storing energy in the form of AP molecules. The next one is nucleus, the large, double, membrane-bound organelles which contains all the cell's genetic information, controls all the activity of cell, and help in the cell division and controls the heredity characters. The next one is the peroxisomes, a membrane-bound cellular organelle present in the cytoplasm which contains the reducing enzymes, involves in metabolism of lipids and catabolism of long-chain fatty acid, of a long-chain fatty acid. The next one is the plastids, double membrane-bound cellular organelle which helps in the process of photosynthesis and pollination, imparts color to leaves, flower, fruits, and starch protein and fats. The, the next one is the ribosomes. Ribosome is the non-membrane organelle found floating freely in the cell cytoplasm or embedded within the endoplasmic reticulum, involved in the synthesis of protein. And the last one is the vacuoles, a membrane-bound fluid-filled organelle found with the cytoplasm, and it provides shape and rigidity to the plant cell and help in digestion, exertion, and storage of the substance. That's all, sir. Thank you.